What's poppin', nerds? I didn't really get to test the microphone as much as I wanted to yesterday, so we're gonna do it today. But I'm just making coffee right now. Because I'm fucking tired as shit. I just want to see how long it lasts, basically. That's what I'm basically doing. Let's use this one. How y'all doing today? You guys good? I love you. We'll go sit outside here in a minute and hang out. Don't worry. I'm not gonna make coffee the whole time. Okay, so let's go see how this thing sounds while that does its thing. We'll come back in a couple minutes. Alright. What's up, man? No, I'm just making coffee. I just woke up, so I wanted to retest the mic. How does it sound? Does the mic sound fine? There, I'll check. I might cook, actually. That's not a bad idea. Let's see. I'm just making coffee. I just woke up, so I wanted to retest the mic. How does it sound? Sounds pretty good. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. I got the wireless ones, so I want to see if it works. Yeah. I mean, it was only $70, so under $70, it sounds pretty good. How you guys doing? Y'all okay? Everybody doing okay? Damn, it's fucking cloudy as shit out here today. Check this shit out. Cloudy, man. Usually it's time, but whatever. What are y'all up to? I'm hungry. Let's go get some food. Come back out here in a minute. Hi, Mar. Look, it's Mar. Say hi, Mar. Doug. I fucking love these things, by the way. They're really good. You want some? Right, come here. Come here. Sit. Good boy. Zeus. Okay. Good boy. Pollard, come here. Oh, you're just gonna sit? Okay. Right, Paul? Oh, you missed. Good boy. So what's up, guys? Everybody being sexy as shit like usual? Yeah? That's what's poppin'. Yeah. I also have a lizard. Hang on. I have a lizard too. I think she's sleeping though. Yeah, I got 3 dogs. 3 big ass dogs. We found him. We bought him and Nicole rescued him. So, yeah. Yeah, I had a snake, but it was kind of retarded and wouldn't eat, so we got rid of it. Oh, good dog. What you waiting for? You don't have to dream about it. Just go fucking get one. Get you a big boy like that. Come here, man. Up. Oh, yeah, that's my boy. Yeah, we found Zeus at the old apartments we used to live at when it was really, really cold outside. Somebody let a bunch of animals go and just like kicked them out of the house with the mom and 3 dogs. 4 puppies. Mom and 4 puppies. No, 3 puppies. Mom and 3 puppies. And Zeus was one of them. Cross like 3. Yeah, probably not. That dog would fucking hate you, bro. I mean, why don't you just fucking not go to other countries every month? That'll work. You know? I go to other countries all the time too, I get it, but yeah, it sucks. I understand. But if work's forcing you to do shit, I get it. Oh yeah. Alright. It's fun to go around the world and meet fun. Yeah, that's true. It is fun, but well, so I'm married and shit now too, and I have 2 kids. So I feel like traveling's fun, but it's only actually worth it if I get to take the people I want to take with me. You know what I mean? Like my wife and boys. I love it when they come with me. Yeah, I got you. Traveling's great. It's just, it gets lonely sometimes. Now we gotta wait for that to steep. So I'm gonna grab a chair. Yeah, it's good. You know, I get what you're saying, dude. I do like traveling. It's just, I'd rather travel with people that I want to travel with, you know? It's a good cup. All right. Damn. I got some in a couple of fucking places. I'm like a child. I'm very much not ready to make. I do not blame you, to be honest with you. It's a lot of fucking work. Here, I'll show you. It's from fucking, I got it at Costco. It was like $60, so it's pretty good. The terminal.shop. Is it what I think it is? Coffee over. That's fucking cool. Terminal.shop. Yeah, that's fucking cool. Like, sell coffee over us. That's a good idea, honestly. I don't really drink coffee very much, though, so I only drink it sometimes. And also, y'all are gonna fucking hate me, but I don't like hot coffee. I like cold coffee. So I put ice cubes in my coffee. No, I rarely drink coffee. Like, rarely. My wife drinks the shit out of it, but me, I don't really like coffee that much. I don't think it's that good. I used to drink when I was in the military, back in the day, but not anymore. It's not really worth it. I used to dip too, but I don't do that anymore. I had to go to Australia, and I ran out of dip, and Australia doesn't sell it, so I was forced to quit. Hang on, we're going outside. I'll check the chat in a sec. Yeah, forced to quit dipping. So I smoked cigars for a while, and that fucked up my throat, so I stopped that as well. I don't like hot coffee. I'm sorry. You've never tried it. They sell coffee over estate, that's cool. Huge coffee enjoyer, but I lack the energy to brew my coffee now. I don't blame you, brewing coffee is ridiculous. Adderall with coffee? I mean, to be fair, that could be pretty cool. You know what we used to do? When I was in the Army and we were overseas deployed, we'd take NyQuil and Red Bull and drink like half the NyQuil and pound like 2 or 3 Red Bulls and just let them fight each other. And you get so fucked up. Probably shouldn't have told you guys that, but. And then there was this one dude who, like, there's a spider. There's this one dude who used to pull guard for us. I don't remember his name. But he was shooting up heroin. And one day, one of the locals came up to us and was like, you need to stop, he's gonna die. We're like, what the fuck you mean he's gonna die, right? And he's like, he's doing too much, he's gonna die. So he would be sitting up in the guard tower, just like fucking pump, he'd do like fucking 5 shots of heroin and just pump himself full of it. And just fucking sit up there, blitzed out of his mind, trying to pull guard for the, yeah. We got attacked a few times because of him. He ended up getting sent home because of it. Yeah, so that's a true story, by the way. That's a fucking crazy story. You know, my biggest problem in life right now is that even if I tell people, like, my story and what I've done with my life and everything, it all sounds so made up that people don't believe it anyways. It sounds so fucking ridiculous that people don't believe it. Like 4 years ago, I was living in an apartment the size of this garage. No, 5 years ago. And a year before that, I was writing malware and selling that, so that I could pay my bills. And now, I don't do that anymore. I don't know, dog. Shit's wild. It's nice out here though. Today. It was pretty nice. What are you guys all up to today? Huh? What are we all doing today? Anybody got anything cool going on? Does the mic still sound good? Is it still working? I don't know how long it's going to last for, so that's kind of what I want to see. But I think the battery on the GoPro is going to die before the mic dies. Let's see. Does the mic still sound good? Is it still working? Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I don't know how long it's going to last for, so that's kind of what I want to see. It's not bad. Let's check a twatter. Fucking damn straight. But honestly, Mel, you should mix Adderall with coffee and see what the fuck happens. Could be fun, you never know. We should just invent a new drug that's like a psychedelic mixed with ecstasy. That would be cool. Or a psychedelic mixed with Molly. Oh, fuck. That would be cool. Yeah. Anyways. Let's talk about malware, guys. I like malware. Do you like malware? I like malware. Malware's cool. Who's pinging my ass? That's that. And then... Okay. So what's poppin', everybody? For real, though. How y'all doing? I'm literally only doing this stream so that I can come back and listen to the audio later and see how it sounds. Oh, man. I think what I want to do one day is like a fucking 24-hour stream. I think that would be cool as shit. And literally just like learn Rust the entire time. Or reverse something. Some hardware bullshit. That'd be cool. 24 hours of just streaming. That'd be a long fucking stream, dude. What the fuck? That'd be super long. I don't know if I can do that. I'm too old. I'm old now. 4-0 creeping up on me, G. Bunch of reverse engineers. Bring a bunch of reverse engineers for 24 hours. And do what, though? What would it be about? Like, just put them all in a room and see what the fuck happens? That's actually not a bad idea. Like, set up a bunch of shit and fucking put all these motherfucking nerds in a room, reverse some malware. Well, they're going to obviously reverse the malware within 24 hours, so we need to make it a little more entertaining. Like, no sleep, pop them up on Adderall and Red Bull. No, we can't do Adderall. That's illegal. Give them a shitload of Red Bull. And if they start falling asleep, like start playing loud-ass music in the room. That's not a bad idea. Cash prize to whoever makes it. Yeah, but competitions are so fucking played out, man. Like, we want something different. We want something to where somebody's gonna be like, that's fucking crazy. You know? Like, put them all in a room. No sleep, 24 hours. Here's 5 fucking malwares. You have to reverse all of them. Specifically, give specific details on what they do. And if they start falling asleep, drop fucking like Red Bull on their heads or something. Almost sounds like a hackathon. Well, that's gay. That makes it horrible. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm just kidding. But yeah, that would be 24 hours straight, playing loud music. One shared repo, write some fun malware would be fun. Whoever writes the best malware gets a cash prize. That'd be kind of cool. Whoever comes up with the most like interesting malware and interesting tactics gets a cash prize. You have 24 hours, no sleep, 24 hours straight. I don't even know how I would get sponsors for that, to be honest with you. That would be really cool, though. A bunch of devs and have 15 slots. 15 slots. You have to fucking work your way up there, go through a bunch of interviews, and then you get chosen. And then you get locked in a fucking tiny-ass room with 15 people, with 14 other people, and a computer, or your computer, just desks. That's all that's in there, with a big-ass fridge full of Red Bull. And you just fucking have to write a malware for 24 hours straight. You can't leave. You can't get up. If you leave, you're on teams. We need 16 people so the teams can be even. You're on teams. And if one person on your team falls asleep, you all lose. Yeah, if one person on your team loses, if one person on your team falls asleep or leaves the room, you all fucking lose. Except for like bathroom breaks. Like, obviously you can get bathroom breaks. That's not a bad idea. Honestly, that's not a bad idea. A lot of people would unironically do it. And at the end, you get a cash prize, like $5,000 for winning. Your team gets $5,000. That'd be kind of cool, honestly. I think a lot of people would be into that. And then we'll live stream the whole fucking thing. All night long, just 24 hours straight of live stream. That would be fucking sick. Okay. Esther might be down. Estrella's, yeah. Yeah, Sad would probably join too. There's a lot of people that would fucking join, dude. $5,000 cash prize for 24 hours, no sleep, writing malware. Whoever comes up with the best malware at the end, the most interesting malware at the end, wins. That's a good fucking idea. Like, do it annually. One day out of the year, this happens. And for like 3 months, you can apply and try to get in, but only 15 people can make it. Then we got to rent out the room, put them all in the room. We got to make the room cold as shit, too. Just fucking disgustingly cold. No, make it hot. That's a good fucking plan. What will we call it, though? What's it going to be called? I don't know. I would help you with ordering. Between hot and cold, that's a good idea. Just like ridiculous, like 32 degrees for an hour, and 60 degrees. Just go. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. And $5,000 is a good prize. People would probably be okay with that. How long have we been live for? 24 minutes? The battery's not dead yet. How's this thing doing? Let's see. Looks like it's doing pretty good. Yeah, it looks fine. The battery's full. Okay. So this is lasting quite a bit. That would be cool. That would be really cool. That's a good idea. We need to get judges. Who would be the judges? Okay, so we need a spot where everybody can come. Judges, sponsors, so we can fly everybody out. All the winners, we can fly them out. We should start it with like 8 people. 2, 4, 6, 8. So then we have 4 teams of 2 people. We could probably do it in Vegas. I don't know how much it would be to rent a room in Vegas. So judges, John, Lori, and you. I'd have to deal with the sponsorships and getting the sponsors and shit. That's actually not a bad idea. And if one person on your team falls asleep, that team loses. Lori as a judge would be good. That'd get a lot of attention. John as a judge would be good too. You would not. So, okay, that's a good question. So should we give you the source or should we just let you run it? I think just running it would be cool. And then you judge based off of what has been ran. You just black box it and then go from there. The judges don't see the source code. They can watch the stream, obviously, and see how people are working. But nobody sees the source code but the people who are making it. Yeah, see source for that's a good idea. See the source for the finals, run it. So the first competition is how the malware behaves. So you run it and you determine what it does, and based off of that, you make a judgment like, oh, that's fucking cool. I've never seen that before, shit like that, right? And then from there, after you see how the malware has behaved, the second step is to see the source, how it's written, and you judge it based off of how the source is written, how well it's written. And then the final step, what would the final step be? Maybe there's only three phases. Writing it for 24 hours, black box, seeing the source, and the source is the final one. Whoever wins the source code and how it's written and how well it's written wins the whole thing. That's not a bad idea. I'd have to look at numbers, but I'm pretty sure that could generate millions in revenue. As long as we get enough people viewing at the same time, we could generate tons in revenue. And the judges can be paid. And as long as we publicize it correctly, and Malcore will sponsor it, obviously. Obviously, Malcore's going to sponsor. But we need more sponsors. Who do we want for sponsors, though? I feel like we want, like, yeah, this is a good idea. I have to think about it a little bit more, but I think it'd be a cool idea. So, let's get Inquest to sponsor us. And OpSWAT. I can get Inquest and OpSWAT, probably. I could probably also get, like, a couple government sponsors. Let's see, who else can we get? Obviously, Malcore's going to sponsor it. I might be able to get, like, a couple other people. Yeah, Huntress probably. Yeah, 100%. No sweat. Lunchcat sponsorship. I would 100% take that. Where would the sponsorships be? Would they be painted on the wall? That'd be fucking cool. Like on the back wall, it's just all the sponsorships. Or all the fucking laptops that they use have stickers on them. Have the sponsorship stickers? The room has to be big enough to accommodate the people. So it would probably have to be about the size of my garage, right? So it'd have to be about this big. Big enough to accommodate everybody so that they can fucking sit in here. Have a fridge in the back with all the... I know what we could do. Place the logos in every shot like sports. No, that's stupid. I don't want to do that. On the fridge, we should have all the logos. Because the fridge will always be in the shot. Like, say we have a camera here. And then we have another camera over here. Then we got their fucking cameras on their laptops and shit. We live stream the whole fucking thing. The whole thing. The whole time. I suck at live streaming, so I have to get somebody to do that for us. 1K for a few days. We gotta get... I'm not in the... It's all good, man. So I think the stickers, we got to put the stickers on the laptops. We got to put them on the fridge. We got to put them on the walls. $1K for a few days. How much would it cost to host this thing? Okay, let's say we fly everybody out, all right? I'm not flying your asses first class, so you guys get coach. So if I book it a few months out, no, I can't book it a few months out. Well, I could. No, I can't. Just desk in the middle of a few beer refrigerators and a huge screen with cool. Yeah. We got to get the live stream set up, the cameras and shit. So the cameras themselves, what cameras are we using? That's the question. You can rotate through them during the stream. Exactly. We need capture cards for each desk. Capture cards are what, like $300 each? So if we have, say we have 8 people, 2, 4, 6, 8, that's, we need 8 laptops for 8 people. They can't bring their own. So we need that 8 laptops. So it would cost at least $9,000 to set this up. Say we got a say we got a $10,000 budget. Okay, say we got a 10 grand budget. Most of the money is going to go to getting the people here. So that's fine. And then we got like desktops, much easier. Yeah, but desktops are more expensive than laptops. We can buy cheap ass laptops really easily. We can get them from a fucking pawn shop pretty easily. Or we could just get fucking like Microsoft to sponsor the thing. You want to do production yourself? Bring in a company. We would 100% do the production ourselves. I'm not bringing in a company. So, the room, you guys agree that the room would have to be about this big? I think the room would have to be about this big. No one is going to come from Asia. You're not wrong. So, room would have to be about this big. And then we'd have to get multiple fridges on the back wall over here. Like 3 fridges just filled with snacks and fucking Red Bull, right? And then we'd have to have speakers so that if they start falling asleep, we can play sirens and shit. And then we have to have cameras there, and there, all around. Full 360-degree view. Capture cards, like Mel said, on each desktop or laptop or whatever the fuck we decide to do. How many do we need? We need 8. If we have 8 people, we need 8 so that they can work together. And then they can figure out how they're going to work together, like Git repos or whatever. We'll have a server sitting. We can have a server with the Git repo. We can't do beer. We can't do beer. Legally, I won't be able to do beer. Because then I'd have to make sure that everybody's over 21. I'd have to legally make sure that everybody would be over 21. And that kind of ruins the fucking vibe of it, you know? Well, no, I guess that's good. Free beer. One of them's going to get fucking plastered, though. Yeah, we can use a Git repo. That's fine. Or we can just use fucking GitLab and put a server in the room that nobody can get to. That's fine. Somebody's going to try to hack into the server, though. That's fine. I don't give a fuck about that. If they hack the server, they win an extra prize. Yeah, of course they're going to do drugs. I don't give a fuck if they do drugs. I just can't legally let people drink without a liquor license. Is the problem. You can't do that. It won't work. And I'm not about to go spend fucking 7 G's on a liquor license. But it's not a bad idea. It's a really good idea. The sponsorships would probably come in pretty easily. I don't give a fuck if they do drugs. I don't really care. Do your thing. If they want to do drugs live on a stream, that's their fucking problem, not mine. Or we can just make sure they don't have any drugs when they get here. When they go in, just make sure they don't have any drugs. You know what we could do? Have a donation goals. 2K and stack. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God, that's a good idea.
Okay, let's talk about that. So 1K, okay, let's do it. 1K, Stack Overflow's removed from the DNS. You can't get to it. We hit 2, we play it on the speaker, and we're like, Stack Overflow going in 3, 2, 1. And then 2K, GitHub is removed. And at 7K, Google is removed. 7K, Google's gone. We'll put Google, Stack Overflow, and GitHub at the last ones. Like $500. We'll remove some like janky fucking site that people go to, like Breach or something. And then the Windows API references. $500 ChatGPT is removed. $1,000. Let's force them to use Sea Lion. So $1,000, the Sea Lion. That's so fucked up. Oh man, that's so fucked up. That's so mean. That's a good idea. That's fucking brilliant. Okay. Okay, I'm down. They have to use white thing. How would we enforce the white theme though? I don't think we can enforce that. We might be able to do it through group policy. Force them all to use Windows. Weird keyboards. Cursed V. This isn't a bad idea. Okay, let's plan this out. I'm down, 100%. We need sponsors. We need to figure out how much the flights cost. We need to figure out how we're gonna, how much we're gonna spend on marketing for this. We need to figure out who's gonna be the judges. We need to figure out who we're gonna invite. Well, it's our machines. We can just run a script, change it, or we just do it from group policy. Just force them all to use Windows and push through group policy. It'd be way easier that way. Like way fucking easier. Put them all on LDAP and just push. Way fucking easier. We don't even need to SSH to them. Force them all to use Windows. That'd be fucking incredible. Yeah, force everybody to use Windows. Force them to use Windows 7. Okay. Random BSO. That's a good idea. Yeah. Random blue screens. This is a good idea. Okay, how much would the cash prize be? Fucking. Let's do 5K for the cash prize. 24 hours. Malware challenge. Sponsors. We need. How many do we need? We need 2, 3, 4. We need at least 5 sponsors. Not including Lunchcat and Malcore. Well, I mean, yeah, but we still need sponsors, right? They change the key map. Put it Russian. Like every 40 minutes, just change it between. 5K is a good prize. Yeah, 5K is a really good prize. So people would be interested in that. And if you need like 10K in funding, we can ask 5 sponsors for 2K. Exactly. So we need at least 5 sponsors. And then we need to figure out where we're going to host it. And then after we get the hosting situated, really what we need to do first is get the sponsors, the hosting, and the cash prize situated. And then after we do those 3 things, we can start marketing it, working out how we're going to do it, setting up the area, etc., etc. Yeah, 2K isn't much, but the problem is how many of them actually give a fuck about other people. That's the problem. You're assuming that people like want to do this kind of shit. No, they don't give a fuck about others. The hardest part would be getting the sponsors. But I think with our ties and in the community and who we know, we would be just fine. Because I could probably get fucking Inquest and OpSWAT to do it to help us host it. To not even help us. I could probably get them to fucking sponsor it like that. Because OpSWAT just bought Inquest, so easy peasy. And I talk to Archimon all the time anyways. So, yeah, we can do that. And then... Okay, Zelix, 90%. Should we have tiers of sponsorships, or should it just be $2,000 sponsorships? I think we need at least $20,000 so that we can pay everybody. $5,000 for the cash prize, like $8,000 just for them getting there, blah, 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 and then payment for everybody else. We can, yeah, I think any sponsorship is good, but we need like, in order for this to be a success, we need $20,000 to $30,000. And then we can really fucking go in and have good cameras. We can get good capture cards and cycle between everybody and shit like that. But then we need somebody to host the live stream. We need somebody to hold the live stream. Like, who's going to be live streaming? Is it going to be on the Malcore account? Or is it going to be on everybody else's account? You know what I mean? We need to settle on a name and get some handles. The handles aren't important, honestly. Honestly, the handles are important. What's important is that you get... Well, no, because we would need a fucking secondary account. You're right, handles. Sir. Or... Sorry, I didn't mean that. But, I am the god of PR. Don't worry about that. I can do that. I'll probably do it on a different identity. Not affiliated with anything. Well, I mean, we can affiliate it. I don't think the affiliation matters. I think if we affiliated it with Malcore, people would be interested in it. And then if we affiliated Malcore, or if we affiliated Malcore with it, that might be better. I'll just sponsor it as Malcore. That's fine. I can do that. And then, but we got to make money too. We just got to make sure it's remembered. Oh, I got that. Don't worry about that. That's easy. Easy peasy. Just start yelling at everybody. They seem to like that. Just be like, you're a fucking nerd. And, okay, this is a cool idea. I like it. I think it's a good idea. You and I need to get in a discussion about it later on. Here, I'm gonna fucking DM you on Discord. Hang on a second. Yeah, it's a good idea. So, sponsors, judges, location, flights, prize. Sponsors, judges, location, flights, prize. Those are the most important things. Oh, shit, no. Computers, streaming equipment. Those are the most important things that I just sent you. So, we need to sort how we're going to get that shit. And then from there, after we sort how we're going to get that shit, we need to figure out what else we're going to do. I don't really give a shit about making money off of it, to be honest with you. I think it'd be just fun to fuck with people. Because I'm literally just going to walk up to the room and start banging on the doors randomly. I want to have a camera outside the door, too. Like, just looking down at people as they walk in. We got to set up the room. Stickers. Fucking sponsors. Yes. Yeah, I don't really give a fuck about the money. And then from there, if we're lucky, we could probably... We need to figure out how much those things I sold you are going to cost. The judges, how much do the judges want? How much do the sponsors want to sponsor? Yeah, it's a very good new opportunity to bring light to it, but let's see. If we got John Hammond and Lori Wired to fucking be judges, as long as, if we could get him to, I don't think that, I'm not going to force him to do it for free. I'm going to offer him money. But if they want to do it for free, they'll tell us they want to do it for free. But if we got John and Lori to do it, I think we would be fucking golden. Those two fucking people, you know what I mean? That just explodes it right there. And then if John does it, we have Huntress, guaranteed. And if Lori does it, we're fucking set. We're set there. I can hit up John and ask him if he would be interested. Maybe. I can see if he'd be interested. I can message him on Slack. Yeah, go ahead. Do your thing. Okay, so Laurie might be hard to get in touch with. I can ask Smelly and see if he can get in hold with her. We can see if VX wants to be part of it. I don't know if they would though. Yeah, for sure. Don't ask anybody yet. We're just trying to figure out. We can see if VX would want to be part of it. That'd be kind of cool. And then, yeah, this is a good idea, Mel. Like, this is a really good idea. That would be fucking sick, dude. Just lock everybody in a room. Like, you're coding malware for 24 hours, and if you fall asleep, you both lose. I think we need more teams. So we need at least 16 people so that we can have 8 teams. Out of 8, somebody has to win. And if nobody wins... Okay. Whose fucking dog is that? Oh, there's a floof. Where you going, buddy? What are you doing, Floofy? So, yeah, this isn't a bad idea. So I think the room definitely needs to be about the size of this garage. The garage is... I don't fucking know. Some odd number of square feet. Oh, he's running away from me. Nope, okay. Timeline. I don't know, to be honest with you, because I don't even know how to fucking start doing this. Like, getting everybody... The first thing we need to do is figure out where we're going to host it. And plan for that. See if we can get that. So, where are we going to host it? Are we going to host it in Vegas? Are we going to host it in fucking Africa? Like, where are we going to fucking host it? Are we going to host it in this goddamn garage? We would probably... We got to make some merch stickers that have souvenirs for every percent. Yeah, of course. 100%. We got fucking challenge coins, hoodies. Fucking make them buy the hoodies. Then we have to have merch. Then we have to have merch for people to fucking buy during the stream and shit. So we got to have... We got to have somebody make the... We got to have ASCII merch, of course. We gotta have somebody make the merch. We gotta hire an artist. We gotta fucking get the stream equipment. We gotta get the sponsors and the judges. Once we have all those things, artists, stream equipment, sponsors, judges, and location, we can start worrying about the next step, which is getting the members. But I think if we get it, like, we have John Hammond and we have Lori Wired as our judges, and a couple other people. We should have 3 judges. So once we have 3 good judges, and then we have all the sponsors and shit, we can get all our sponsors, but like, okay, part of the sponsorship deal is you have to say this on Twitter when we tell you to do this, right? Or you have to do this. You have to shout us out on your social medias. That's part of the sponsorship. Judges will shout us out, everybody. So we can get a lot of publicity for this very, very quickly moving forward. And I don't really give a fuck about the money. Smelly be done, Jug. I don't know. He wouldn't do it live. I know he wouldn't do it live. He might do it like remotely, but I don't know. I can ask him. I'm not 100% on that. I don't think he would. I don't know. Here. Yeah, we could judge, for sure. We could be judges. But with all the planning and shit, we might not want to do that. It'd be a lot of work. But judging would be probably fun. And I want to just fuck with people. Like, I don't want to judge. I want to, like, walk around and, like, yell in their ears and shit. And, like, play with the microphone and be like, bitch. And just, you know? I don't want to judge because I want to fuck with them. And, like, turn off their server randomly. Turn off their computer remotely. Yeah. And we'll have it so certain scripts run at certain times. Like, we'll have a buffer of scripts. And then randomly that script. And randomly that... But then they'll know, because when I get up from the judge table... then we'll have, like, random scripts that run at certain times. And just, like, turn off their computers, blue screen it, fucking... They have to fix it, fucking... disable login or some shit for, like, a few minutes. Not random. No, I want to put it on a timer and just randomly choose one and then randomly choose a computer and just hit it. It'll be on timers, but it'll just randomly choose. Yeah, time until the next event. We'll have a timer. Like, we'll have it on the... I got an idea, okay? So, we'll have the fridges back here. And then above the fridges, we'll have the fucking... We'll have a, what are those things called? You know what I'm talking about? Where it has the words and like a fucking thing, and then it'll tell you what's about to happen, like time until next event, or this much money until, yeah, a big screen, a fucking massive ass screen on each wall, so that people who are sitting this way can see it and that way. And then time until next event, this amount of money until Google's gone. Make a leaderboard. Yeah, a leaderboard. We shouldn't tell them who's ahead, though. Those guys, they shouldn't know who's ahead. They should just be able to see how much time till event, who is currently in the fucking, who's currently in, and who's been kicked out, how many teams are left, and we can do that with Grafana really fucking easily. That'd be super easy. We can easily do that with Grafana. And then the GitHub or the Git repo so that they can push to it. We'll give a special PTSD. And then how many times the team has been BSOD'd or how many times they've been locked out. Or group policy shit. And it could be a lot of fun. It would be tons of fucking fun. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Like, I came to this competition, all I got was a fucking blue screen. We'll grab more coffee. Man, that would be fucking sick. Hang on a sec. Man, this is gonna be a good idea. I think getting sponsors will be a lot easier than I'm considering it to be because of the type of competition it is. I think the sponsorships will probably be easier than I think it will be. I think the hardest part is going to be organizing the whole thing. You know, finding the flights on time and finding the fucking people and finding... The hardest part, I think getting the contestants will be easy. The sponsors will be easy. But I think the hardest part is going to be organizing all of it to go according to plan. We're going to have... There should be a 50-50 chance that when an event comes, it'll hit. Maybe it'll hit, maybe it'll miss. And then, like, if the event hits, put hit, and it happens to somebody. And then it says miss, and nothing happens, and they keep going. There should be a 50-50 chance. And as time goes on, the likeliness of the event happening goes up. So, for example, let's say we start at 40-60. 60% that it won't happen, 40% that it will happen. And then randomly, as time goes on, it goes 50-50, blah, blah, blah. And then eventually it hits 100%. Let's start at 10%, 90%. And then in 10 hours, it'll be 100%. And every time, it'll just hit somebody. Every fucking time, somebody will just get hit over and over and over and over. It's going to be fucking fantastic. These guys are going to be so pissed. They can get a challenge. Like 5 minutes to reverse some bullshit crap. Let's do it this. Okay, I have a good idea. That's a good idea. Let's do it this way. So if the event happens, there's a 50% chance that they get a crack me or something to solve. And they have 5 minutes to solve this issue. You have 5 minutes to solve this puzzle. You have to download it, solve it, enter it, right? And then if they don't do it, the event happens. But if that other 50%, the event just happens. There's a chance that there's a small chance that they can get like a way to stop it from happening. That would be really, I think that would be really hard to fucking organize though. How would we distribute the crack me's? You know what I mean? How would we distribute them? I think that'd be hard to do. How are we going to distribute it to the point where they have 5 minutes? Is it 5 minutes from the time they download it, or is it 5 minutes from the time that they get the alert? Because what if we throttled their internet too? Shit. They get an alert that says your internet has been throttled for this amount of time. And it's randomly between 5 and 10 minutes. We should exec a script on their PC. But what's stopping them from doing policy overwrites and shit like that? I feel like that if they're smart enough to come in, overwrite their policy, and bypass everything, then that should be allowed. I think that should be allowed. I feel like that's good. That's a good idea. And then they write, but they still have to finish or write the malware. We'd probably boot all the computers to the same ISO. Oh yeah, 100%. We would 100% boot them all through the same. It would be the same Windows environment. It would just be split. We just use thin clients. It'd be really easy. But I think the problem with the crack me's is getting them to the user quick enough. You know what I mean? Because if we had a glitch where the crack me didn't go to them, then they have 5 minutes. They have an extra 5 minutes. And they're just like, okay, well, I can't do anything for 5 minutes. So I think if they hit an event, it just hits them. That's what I think should happen. I think getting the shit to them would be too hard. Too many moving parts. Yeah, but we could 100% just use thin clients and boot it from the same ISO. That's a good idea. From local network. Or we could just have them on their computers. That might work. Just already have them there. And just have them on a share, right? And make them search for it through the share. That's a good idea. Like, you have this amount of time to find and complete this crack me, or you're going to get this event. That's a good idea. Okay, yeah. No, we don't even need to hide them. Only allow, it doesn't matter if you solve it. Like, you can solve it, go for it, but it's going to be a waste of your fucking time because you're going to have to solve it again. Make them so it... We don't even need to hide them. Just let them see them. Be like, okay, this share will hold all your crack me's. And you can solve them if you want to. The only time you need to solve them is if the event is about to happen. But you're good. Go ahead, solve them. It doesn't fucking matter. Where are you gonna solve them? Just make it so nothing is saved and it only checks if it's the right answer. You know what I mean? I think that's a good idea. I think that's a really good fucking idea. Okay, but here's the kicker. The judges have to at least upload it to Malcore so that we can get some Malcore airtime. Yeah, we don't even need to hide that shit. That'd be perfect. What's this camera at? 24%. Okay. So the camera lasts an hour about on a live stream. That's pretty good. It's been an hour exactly. Random binary with lunch cut packer if it's ready once the event happens. That's a good idea too. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Okay, I'm down to do this. I think we should organize this. I think it's a good idea. I can talk to a couple people, see if I can get some sponsorships for it. I think we need to come up with a plan first before we do anything. And I have my other company, Penetrum, we have a data center, so we can host the server. So that's a good idea. Okay. So we have a free server host. We know where we can host the servers. As for the Windows shit, Windows might, yeah, once we have a plan, I'll contact all the sponsors too. Windows might be a little iffy. I think if we used thin clients for Windows, and then we just booted them all from the same ISO, it'd be much easier because then we can just control it as they're going. Have them log in as different users. Like Team 1, Team 2, Team 3. They all have the same fucking password, so feel free to go attack each other. We could make this shit really fucked up. Like, we could be like, okay, there's no fucking rules. If you want to hack into each other and delete each other's shit, go for it. No fucking rules. That would be kind of cool. I think this is kind of a good idea. I think we should have some rules just to protect ourselves and protect others. But, like, if you come in, there's an unspoken rule that if you come in and you're able to disable group policy on your system, you're able to do this and this. No network protection, exactly. And just don't tell them. Just let them figure it out. Don't tell them the rules when they come in. When they come in, just assume that it's the same as like a fucking stupid-ass DEF CON thing or something where you can't hack each other. But no network protection, no nothing. All of them are connected together. Give them access to everything. Just be like, go for it. We could just have some vulnerable stuff on each computer in the first. Dude, you know what we should do? If we really want to be assholes, we'll just put fucking vulnerable print spoolers on each fucking server, on each client. Outdated team. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Outdated team viewer, they're just fucking ratting each other. Okay. Give them free Cobalt Strike. No, we can't go that far. We can't distribute Cobalt Strike. That's illegal, unfortunately. Unless we paid for it, but I'm not paying for that. That increases the price a lot. You know what we should do? Okay. Yeah. This is good. Okay, we got to plan this. What is this shit at? 20%. Okay. This thing's pretty good. This isn't bad at all. Okay, so... yeah, that's a good idea. This is a really good idea. I like it. I wonder if we could... The judges only have to make an appearance afterwards, too. I think that's a good idea, too. We'd probably get some fucking cool-ass applicants. How many applicants are we going to accept? Okay, so we're going to accept 16 people for the contest, but how many applicants are we going to accept in order to just look through them? The judges have to pick the applicants. We'll stream us picking the applicants, too. The judges have to pick the applicants, go through them, figure out who they want in, and then we'll go from there. So we need 3 judges, 100 applicants, and we'll only accept 16 of them. What percentage is that? Hang on. Yeah, that's okay. So 100. How many applicants should we accept? Should we accept 100 or should we accept 500? Like, how many should we accept? $100 people exactly. Okay, so we'll accept 100 applications, and we'll select the best 16. We'll select a couple people who really, really suck because it'd be really funny, and we'll put them on opposite teams. That's a good idea. We'll select. Yeah. We just accept anyone, but we have some self-assessment. Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll accept okay, let's do this. We'll take 500 applicants, randomly select 100 of them, randomly. And then out of those 100, we'll go through them and select the top 16 performers. What do you think? I think that'd be the easiest and most streamlined way to do it. Good mix. Exactly. So we'll just do it completely randomly. Out of the 500, we'll select 100 completely randomly. And then we'll take those 100 randoms and we'll select the top 16 that we want. I think that's a good idea. What's this at now? 16%. This thing's gonna die soon. Okay. Yeah, so hit me up on Discord. You and I are gonna talk this through and we'll figure out what to do. I'm gonna cut the stream because this shit's almost dead. Let's see what the thing's at. Hang on. Oh, I can mute it? Okay, unmute. It's still fucking full. That's wild. Okay. Yeah, hit me up on Discord. We'll talk it through. I love y'all. Peace, guys. Where's the fucking... There we go.